Okay, genuinely, this is gonna be the first take, okay? Cut. Never mind. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to harken back to ye old art tube with a good old-fashioned art video. So, inside this box is my new favorite art tool, the colorcube. The colorcube is a color palette picker, and try saying that 3 times fast. And honestly, it's a game changer. It helps you take the guesswork out of picking your palettes for your pictures that you're making. And I just think they're great. They're created by a fellow YouTuber. Her name is RENAE. And I'll have the links to her channel as well as to the color cubes in the description box below. Her channel is very eclectic. She does a lot of challenges and color testing, and I think it's great. I actually use it to relax before bed at night. So anyway, give her channel a view and give these color cubes a look if you're interested in the description box below. Before I show you guys what's in this bad boy, I wanted to go over a couple rules that I gave myself for this challenge. So I want the palettes to influence the art, so I'm not going to be pre-making the art for this. I'm going to pick the palettes, then do the art. There's also 2 boxes in here because there's 2 color cubes out now. In fact, I received these as a gift from a friend, and I'm really grateful for them, and I love them so much. I've used these prior to a video because I wanted to test it out, see if I wanted to do this as a challenge series. And I absolutely think I do, so I'm super excited to show you what's in here. Oh, also, since there's 2 boxes, we're only going to be doing 2 palettes today. I'm going to pick one from each box, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, let me turn the camera around, and let me show you what I got. Okay, so here are the color cubes. They're really pretty, and I'm just going to open this one so you can see inside that there's the palettes, and we're just going to pick one like this. This won't be the one we're using in my booth. We pick it again, but I'm just going to pick 2 at random, 1 from each palette, or 1 from each box, I should say. Go in.
Why didn't you just go home?
And then I'm actually going to show you guys what palettes I've used already. So my intent for this challenge is to use each palette once. So I'm going to show you what I've used already because I won't be randomly picking them again. So these are the palettes that I've used so far. There's only been 4, so I'm not too far into this project. Half of them, as you can see, are Christmas. My birthday's around Christmas, so I chose Christmas palettes, and then I chose this one for a piece of cheddar art, and then this one for a semi-realism art. Please be sure that you are following me on my other social media, links in the description box below, if you want to be more up-to-date on the art I'm working on, including the challenge video, because I don't know if I'll make a challenge video every time. So if you're interested in the challenges I do with these color cubes, make sure you're following all my social media, links in the description box below. All that's left to do is pick the colors, so let's do this. Starting with box number 1. Alright, I'm gonna randomly do this. Well, I hope we get a good one. I hope this creates nice noises. Ew! It's a color gradient. Okay, okay. Alright, now box 2. Time to pick from the second box. Ew! Okay, this one's really pretty. Okay, so here's the palettes I picked out. I'm genuinely surprised and pleased. So we got a full-scale black to gray one, and then a very colorful one I actually love. There's a lot of like jellyfish-inspired ones in the color cubes, and I love it. So I'm very excited to do both these palettes. I will say I have an idea for the black and white. I don't have one for the colorful yet, which was surprising to me. Yeah, I think we picked a good pick of colors, so I'm going to get close-up shots of these two to insert. But if you can't see on the camera very well, because I can't read it, it's not picking up. But this one's number 160, this one's 295. And yeah, so now I gotta think about what art I want to do, and then I'll come back to color. Okay, now we're at the coloring portion of the challenge video. And I'm actually really excited that I pulled this grayscale color palette, because for the past month I've been reading James Gurney's Color and Light, and I'll have my editor insert a picture of that here. This book has been really helpful for teaching me about color and light and how color and light affect each other and shadows and stuff and how to put colors into shadows. And I just really love this book, and I wanted to read through it before I just started practicing value studies. So this is a value study, and I'm really pleased with how it came out. I'm just taking it layer by layer, and I can't wait to use the techniques I learned in the book going forward in my art. You know, just in general, I think it's a great book. I can't believe I slept on this book so long. I shouldn't have. Everyone should read it. I'll have a link in the description box below. I also wanted to mention that whenever I was coming up with art for this, I typically just use the first art that I think of, just because whenever I think of an art piece, I kind of have to do the first thing that comes in my head just to get it out the way so I can kind of really think about what I really want to draw. I don't know, just the pervasive, intrusive thoughts. Like, I have to kind of get out my first idea first. But I really like the pawn. I know I said I didn't pre-draw art, but I actually already pre-drew a prawn. I actually already pre-drew the pawn because I wanted to do a value study just using chess pieces. I just thought that would be interesting, so it was fortuitous that I got this grayscale color palette. And I'm really glad I got to try it on camera. It actually looks really good. I love watching myself paint on camera. I think it's so fun. I will say I don't have a lot to say about this art in particular. Like I said, it's just a value study, so I kind of wanted to go on a quick artist rant. So, the last time Michaels had a sale on sketchbooks, I replenished my watercolor paper. However, it's been so long that I've had to replenish watercolor paper that I forgot what kind of paper I like. So, what you currently see me using is 140-pound weight watercolor paper. So, in case you don't know, the higher the weight of the paper is, the better that it can handle water and paint. And I forgot that actually 140 is too light for me. I really like 300 series, so next time I go to Michael's, I think I'm going to try to make myself use the paper up. Like, there's no reason not to. I don't want to waste the paper. But the next time I buy watercolor paper, I will be buying a nicer high quality, like how I remembered. I'm so aggravated that I got a lower quality, because what I have, I think, is still Strathmore, but either way, I like the 300 series over the 140 just so it can handle water and paint. Anyway, that's my artist rant. If you are heavy-handed with water, get higher weight paper. It's gonna make your life so much better, I promise. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave you guys with music while I finish painting that, and I'll be back for the next portion of the video. Never mind, I do have something else to say. So I'm really proud of myself for pushing the values in this piece, because I really struggle with values in my art regularly. And I just find it hard to, like, keep going with the values just because I'm so scared I'm going to mess it up if it's too intense. But I really like the look of intense values, so I think I'm going to have to apply that to my art going forward, just because I'm really liking the way this looks. And I'm proud of myself for pushing myself like this. I think it came out for the better. I still think I could have gone a little bit further with the values, maybe. But I'll let you guys be the judge of that. You'll have to let me know how I did in the comment section below. Okay, so here's this color palette. I'm really happy with how the art came out. I'm glad that I got to do a value study. This was a lot of fun. Anyway, on to the next art.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So I know I said that I like to use whatever first pops into my head for art. However, that wasn't the case with this color palette. So my first thought was actually a beach scene with these colors, and I've tried to do water in like the ocean recently. I've tried to color it with colored pencil, and I hated how it came out. So I decided to change directions, and next that popped into my brain was a bathroom scene. Like, I wanted to do a tub and kind of still have water, but I don't know. It was a weird idea. However, I really like that for the challenge, I chose to draw a mundane scene and a mundane object. Y'all, I forgot to turn on the camera before I started filming. That's okay. I only painted this a little bit, so I'm just going to continue. I also, because I just told you about how I struggle with this weight of watercolor paper, I was worried about putting too much watercolor onto it and too much water because it's more of a scene than a pond. So I didn't worry about overblending or adding too many layers. I kind of like the look. Like how the pink wall looks, it has not a smeary effect, but you can definitely see like where I put down the watercolor in certain areas. And some of it looks darker in areas than other places, and I actually really like it. Honestly, I'm really proud with how this is looking, so I don't know if you can tell if it's a tub, but I tried, man. I tried. I think you can tell that that's water, obviously, and I like how the colors came out. I actually really like this piece. Like, it helped me relax. Again, because I didn't put too much pressure on myself to create like a very in-depth scene, I just went for it. Don't try to cast a spell on me. You'll never win. You'll never break me. A lot of times I just like to go for something because I hate sitting too long on an idea. Like, it just frustrates me. Like, I'm the type of person where if I have an idea, I want to execute it now. Like, I wanted to execute it last week. Like, I just have to kind of constantly be like pushing myself, and I'm proud of it. Y'all, before I continue on, I just want to say I have anime music in my ears right now, and I forgot how good Your Lie in April was until the song just came up for me, and I forgot about this anime and how good it is. Ugh, the opening just made me tear up. I'm gonna have to watch it with my family. Anyway, moving on. So, originally for this piece, I don't know why I thought black. Black was in the original color palette, and I thought I might leave the tub white just to break up the color, but I don't know. I didn't like that idea either. So I just added the black on the tub. I thought it looked very cool, very decadent. It looks like a bathroom that like a snobby, rich, quirky person might use. Alright, so this is how this one came out. I actually really think I did well with matching the watercolors to the palette. I actually really like this piece. I never expected that I would be drawing bathtub art, but honestly, whatever works. It's sometimes fun to draw mundane things. Anyway, there's nothing left to do but take a glamour shot of this one. And then both pictures together. And then our wrap up. So that was the challenge. I hope you guys had just as much fun with it as I did. I think my favorite piece was the chess piece. I was studying value this month anyway, so it was fun to have an extra challenge with this challenge. Although I do want to talk real quick, back when I mentioned about harkening back to ye old YouTube with art challenges, I just want to mention that I do realize that art challenges kind of sometimes seem to feel like they require purchasing supplies in order to do these challenges. And yes, back in the old Art2 days, that certainly seemed to be the case, but you can also do art challenges with stuff that you have. So I love these color cubes, and I'm grateful that I got them as a gift, and I would 100% buy them if I didn't have them. But if I didn't have them, I could also just look up color palettes online, and then, you know, see what art comes to mind for me to draw, and then make something out of that. But anyway, I just wanted to really stress that, like, you don't need to make big purchases or purchase anything for challenges. You can literally just use your own imagination and the tools that you have on hand. So I also wanted to mention that I forgot that I did another color palette, and it's actually this one. The number is 324, and I'll get a close-up shot now. And yeah, I wish I would have thought about it earlier. I can't believe I forgot about this palette. Not that it mattered anyway, but I just wanted to be like, here's the ones I've used, and I don't really intend to use more than once until I've done the complete challenge. Not that I think all these palettes need their own personal challenge, but I don't know. I have them, so I think it'd be fun to do. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the challenge. Please give this video a like if you want to see more color cube challenges. I would love to do more. Also, let me know in the comments section below which piece of art was your favorite, because I think it could have gone either way in terms of favorites. Also, please don't forget to subscribe if you want to come on my art journey with me. This year is going to be a lot of fun. Also, the links to my social media, to Sarah Renee Clark's social media, the color cubes, and the links to the music that I use will be in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in the spring. Stay tuned for a clip of my dogs. Bye.
Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Touch. Good boy. Come here. Good boy. Okay. Yeah, I know you got buggers, huh? Such a good boy.
Good boy, good girl.
This dish is all about steaming beef. In Vietnam, chefs